Amigas, welcome back. I'm Kelsey Cush, the Sativa Zebra, and today I'm going to be, talking about why I left the industry, the cannabis industry. I have worked in the industry for 2 years, and that doesn't sound like a lot, but the industry is crazy. 6 months within the cannabis industry is like a year in any other industry. It is just moving at such a fast pace. And I also had science and lab experience before I got into the industry, and that's how I kind of got my start with extraction, worked my way up. So not only that, but this is also stuff that I wish maybe someone would have told me, so that maybe I wouldn't have wasted as much time going the route I went within the cannabis industry. Yeah, hopefully you guys can kind of just learn from my mistakes. Why I am over the industry. First and foremost is because you are not gonna get paid well. We're just gonna rip that fucking bandage off. If you're working in the industry, you are being taken advantage of, and these companies are not paying you your worth. And it is very frustrating. And I know some people are like, oh, it's because it's an entry-level job. Actually, no. Entry-level job means that anyone can come in and do the job. Be it a trained monkey could come in and do that job. That is not how the cannabis industry is at all, because of the laws, legalizations, and rulemaking surrounding the cannabis industry. So you have to have a certain level of accountability and professionalism to make sure that you are doing things right. And not only that, but you have to apply, you have to pay money to get your badge to legally work within this industry. So that one step, just paying for your badge so you could start this job, just that means that this is no longer an entry-level job. So they should be paying more than minimum wage. But they don't. The other thing is if you're in a dispensary, you are dealing with thousands of dollars. This is not like any of, maybe high-end retail stores, but really unlike any other retail job of its kind. And on top of that, there is a lot more health and sanitary and safety precautions you have to do. You're being recorded 24/7 because of MED regulations. You are getting passwords to and access to thousands upon thousands of dollars of product. You have so much responsibility placed on you, whether you're a bud tender or an entry-level production facility person, that it's not entry level in any way, shape, or form. But here's the thing is, if you're looking for a job, they're not most jobs are not hiring above minimum wage. They will pay you the very least that they have to pay you, including as a manager. So I was promoted. I was only given $1.25, even though my responsibility grew fourfold. And it was literally the salary that the least amount of a salary that they could give me in order to make me salaried. For the amount of work I was doing, it was not nearly enough, and nobody was getting paid what they really truly deserved to be paid there. The other side of that is that it would be one thing if it was just you weren't getting paid. But the other side of this problem, because it's twofold, is that the employers ask so much of you. Whether it's bud tending, whether it's regardless of the job, these employers, what they do basically is they try to get you emotionally involved and try to manipulate. They're like, oh, you're doing just such a service to the community, and people are just so thankful, and you're the face of the company. Then why don't you fucking pay me like it? That would be one way to make sure that I was happy and talking up your brand and everything. But no, they make you feel emotionally invested, so you will work your butt off, but then they don't give you any of the added benefits. And this is really frustrating, especially for people minorities, and as a person of color. I am Mexican, I am Hispanic, but I could see other people who they did not realize how they were being taken advantage of. And it was incredibly upsetting. The problem is that that's where you get this burnout, is sooner or later. This is what happened to me. Sooner or later, that person is going to realize that they are doing 50 times or maybe even only 2 times as much work as everybody else, but they are only getting that same amount of wage. So why continue to do that? That's kind of the thing I got into, is I was like, why am I giving my best? Because I'm not getting paid for it. and I'm tired of making this a priority in my life when obviously like this company doesn't give a fuck about me, you know? That's the first thing, is like, you're not gonna get paid well, even if you have experience. I have a friend. This friend has been in the industry for a long time. So I was looking for a job in the field that they had worked their way up to a manager level and was asking for $15 an hour and could not find a job because nobody thought, even with their at least 3 years of experience and managerial experience and everything, that they do not believe that you are deserving of $15 for 3 years of experience. Are you kidding me? Especially when you know how much money these companies are rolling in. Like, I cannot tell you how many times I had to sit through some sort of meeting in which like, we just, like, this month we made another like $400,000, woo! And I'm like, that's great. I'm not seeing an additional penny of it. Like, I even looked into it once, and pretty much my entire salary I had made back for them in like less than 1 month of working. And like, I know there's multiple people, but still, like, and it's not so much that this is even going into the owner's pockets. It's kind of just like, it just sits, or they do like little renovations to make the thing look better, but they don't ever actually care about their employees' happiness and morale and actually doing things like giving them a better paycheck. I wish I had been told that the owners don't care. I know of at least like 2 that do actually care, that are like, for them this is not just a bit, like, this is their livelihood. They pour everything into this company and into their work. But that is the, you know, minority. The majority of owners are just in this for the money. A lot of the people don't really have much cannabis experience, don't have cannabis knowledge. They just see this as, oh, people are always using it. Now it's become legal in certain areas, so now I'm gonna invest, and that way I can continue to make more money, become more rich, and do nothing with that money. I don't understand rich people, guys. All they want to see is a good bottom line. They just want to see that they are making money, just running in the dough. So they don't care about things that like actual stoners or people like us care about. You know, so like, I care about sustainability. I care about eco-friendliness, and I care about making sure dosing is right and proper. Like, I want to make sure that the people making my products are happy, because I understand how important it is to enjoy what you're doing. Owners are just so far removed that they don't care. They don't care about making things better. They don't care about, you know, innovating. They just want to make money. So they're just going to be lazy, and they're going to do whatever they can to be lazy. You know, if you have that much money that you can open up a cannabis company, then like, cool. But at the same time, I mean, most of like cannabis culture and like the whole marijuana is like one love, peace, love, light, like, you know, and wishing well and wanting to help other people. And so it's like, I don't know, you can't like really say that you have that, but then not care and do things to make things, I don't know, we're getting off the topic. So this topic of like the owners don't care also ties into my third point, which is everything is just lip service. Do not expect follow through on anything. When I got into the industry, I knew I wanted to promote sustainable practices and being like eco-conscious. That is something that, you know, every study has shown that it's more important for facilities and like production, like plants, to be sustainable and eco-friendly and using green energy. It's more important for them than average people. Like me, using my reusable shopping bag is not going to help as much as if a manufacturing facility started using solar panels. That is just facts. They use 5 times as much electricity as an average household. That's what I wanted, is I wanted to get into the industry and really get some sustainable practices going. I got tons of compliments about how they loved my ideas and how, you know, really, yeah, we all should be doing our part to become more eco-friendly and sustainable. But, you know, we just really can't afford that at this venture. And I can tell you this because I have intimate knowledge. this company, I'm not gonna say which company, but the company that I bought my vape from today, even on their box, so I went on their website says they promote eco-friendly, sustainable practices. I worked for them, I know that they don't. Like, the only sustainable practice that they do actually follow is only because it helps their bottom line. It does nothing else. It's barely even a sustainable practice. Like, barely. You know, and so I saw that and that just made me laugh. And then I went into, I went and bought it, and on their packaging, they're like, this package is made, like, this was made with solar or wind power. It's funny because, of course, it makes you think that, like, oh, this concentrate, this cartridge, this was made with wind turbines. No, it was the packaging for the cartridge. So these are, and like, I wish I could say it was this one company. No, this is the majority of companies. The majority of companies out there are saying that they promote sustainable, eco-friendly, organic practices. And I will agree that the majority of these companies are following organic practices, but that is only because that is what stoners want. Like, we do not want pesticides or any of that stuff in our flour. So we will not buy any of it. So we only buy non-organic. So they had to do that because of the pressure we as a community put on these people. They are not, like, if stoners did not care about their product, their weed, their flour being organic, they would be putting every pesticide on these plants, let me tell you. So that is the only thing that they are being, for the most part, truthful and honest about. But everything else is a lie. Like, they will say that they are and like, they say that they're sustainable because hemp and like marijuana and the cannabis plant, they grow very quickly and they're sustainable in that practice. But that is the only way, and that is not because of what the company is doing, that is just because of the natural plant. These companies, even though they want to promote sustainability and eco-friendliness, they refuse to get solar panels, wind turbines, to do anything, like to use recycled paper for all of their paper products. They refuse to do anything because that affects their bottom line. They might have to pay an extra 2 pennies for recycled toilet paper and recycled paper towels, and that 2 pennies is just too much. These owners are the ones that are making these decisions, and these owners don't give a fuck. Once again, they only care about their bottom line. So because these owners don't want to spend that extra money, we don't get these changes. So I only know of one dispensary. One truly lives their fucking values. There is only one company that I know of in Colorado that is actually doing everything that you're supposed to be sustainable, or I don't need the air quotes now, but to be sustainable and eco-friendly, and that is Verde Naturals. And guess what? They're only up in Denver. So if you live south of Denver and you want to buy your weed because it's sustainable and using earth-friendly practices, well, you're shit out of luck. We need to be doing better because of marketing. Like, all of these brands are marketing saying that they are being eco-friendly and that they believe the planet, like, we are, I saw one that was like, we are wardens of the planet. Put that there to make you think that you're being good and that you are, like, doing something to help the environment and your purchase is making a difference. But it's not, because all they do is they're not actually following through. Like, they are doing nothing to prove that they actually care about eco-friendliness or sustainability. Oh, hi, boys. Hey, cutie. A whole fuck ton of lip service, and it's super annoying and really goes against everything that why I wanted to be in the industry. That's why I made the decision that I'm not going back into that type of environment. I'm not going back into working for a company or a manufacturing facility, because I have decided that I want to hold these people accountable, because why the fuck not? Having that background knowledge, I think that's why I'm so outraged by these things, is that I've been dealing with it and I've been trying to fight it, and it's still like, just nobody knows kind of like how corrupt everything is. So I am gonna be like that person to come out here and tell you guys, and hopefully we can put pressure on these companies to actually start fucking walking the walk. I don't give a fuck if you think like we need to be taking care of the planet. That should be something we all are fucking thinking. That should be the first thought on our minds. What I care about is what you are doing to actually live those values. And right now, not a whole lot of companies are doing that. I am going to stay in the industry as a blogger, as a lifestyle person, and to share my knowledge and, you know, to help you guys. Since we're also empathetic, we're not holding these people accountable and we're just falling for their lies. Let's expect more from these companies. Because I know for a fact, I mean, you can literally look, almost every company puts out like once a month how much money they made. So you can see how much money they have, and there are 1,001 ways that they could change their practices to make everything more eco-conscious and more eco-friendly, and they don't do it because it's gonna mean less money in their pockets. And that is not acceptable, especially in a industry which kind of like bloomed out of love and care and being kind and healing other people. So that's the end. Last rant, I swear. If you like this video and you want to see more like it, more videos about the industry, how to get into the industry, product reviews, just crazy rants, me smoking, whatever you want to see, I will do, not anything, but like just about anything. Please like to let me know that you like this video, comment if you want, like with suggestions. I will definitely take suggestions. I like suggestions. And then if you could subscribe so you can see more videos, and that way I can keep filling your screen with knowledge. I just want to sign off. I love you guys. I hope you guys, you know, are making it through, and I just hope that you can feel like this love and this positivity and this caring about you, and I hope you guys are doing okay. You know, if you need somebody to talk to or just someone to make you forget, hopefully this did. And yeah, so I hope you had a super marvelous day, and thank you so much. Bye!